If you're someone that is actively trying to maintain your weight, or you're trying to make better choices when you're eating out, or you're trying to reduce cravings, or you're trying to lose weight, protein preload is going to be a great, simple strategy, a simple tool for you to do. Welcome to Cravings Control for Fat Loss. I'm your host, Laura Cavallo, former sugar binger, overeater, and yo-yo dieter turned fat loss and cravings coach for hundreds of busy women. Here at Cravings Control for Fat Loss, I'll be sharing mindset, movement, and metabolism strategies for those who are ready to ditch the fat diet cycle and slim down without counting calories, tracking points, or giving up any of the foods they love. Get ready to embrace progress over perfection, grace over guilt, and bring curiosity and learning to the inevitable ups and downs of your life. Expect a decrease in your cravings while seeing and feeling an improvement in how you look, how you feel, and your overall quality of life. I am so excited you're here, boo. Let's get started. Hey there, boo. I have a special gift for you. I created a free guide with 10 proven ways to reduce afternoon cravings and nighttime overeating. And I created this in response to knowing that this is a really big struggle for a lot of women out there, and maybe it is for you too. It's like once the afternoon hits, you can't stop snacking, you're grazing, you're looking for sugar, you're looking for something to soothe, to comfort you, to deal with stress. Maybe you're on the go and you just like don't have time to make anything or cook anything, and then one treat leads into the next. So in this guide, you're going to learn how to get control of your eating with simple and actionable tips that you can start to do right away, okay? And the guide is completely free. I created it just for you. So you're going to scroll to the resources section below and click the link to download it. After you do and you thumb through it, shoot me a message on Instagram. Let me know which tip you're going to start implementing this week and what you think of the guide. I hope you enjoy it. Hiya, welcome to another episode of Cravings Control for Fat Loss. My name is Laura Cavallo, your cravings coach, and today I have another CRAVELESS 2-minute tip. Sorry for singing because I know I have a terrible voice. My mom told me that when I was growing up, and my boyfriend also looks at me like, girl, what you doing? Please stop. But I don't know. It just feels so good to sing. So I won't subject you to it too much. However, just excuse me if sometimes I break out in a little ditty. In a little ditty. Today, we're talking about how to stop overeating when you go out using a protein preload. You might be asking, what the fuck is a protein preload? I'm going to tell you. Now, I want to just validate that when you go out, it is so easy to overeat and overdrink. And the reasons are that, for one, when you eat out, the types of foods that you're ordering, even if it's healthier, like a salad or whatever, there's still going to be more salt. There's going to be more fat. There's going to be more stuff in it, right? More stuff to make it taste good. It's going to be more tasty. That is going to add calories. It's going to add sodium. It's going to make you a little bit more bloated. It's going to make you retain a little bit more weight, okay? The second reason you might overeat when you go out is you might be more inclined to order all the delicious shit that you don't get at home. You might order the app. You might order an entree. Then you might get a dessert. Then you might get 3 or 4 drinks. That's probably a lot more than you eat at home. So it's really easy to fall victim to being a little bit more gluttonous when you're out. However, and I should have started with this, when you're consistently overeating when you go out, it can throw your cravings off track, right? Because you're indulging in more palatable foods that can trigger more cravings. And if you do have a fat loss goal, having a salad that has even an extra tablespoon or 2 of oil, a little bit more cheese, and extra toppings can add up to 2, 3, 4, 500 extra calories, even though you think you're eating something healthier. So it's important to just be aware of some of these things that could be adding extra calories to your meals, especially if you're someone that eats out often. Now, since I started dating my boyfriend, he eats out all the fucking time. So I am ordering out a lot more, even if I'm getting salads with chicken or, appetizers instead of full meals. These things are still more decadent. There are more mix-ins. There's more sauce and cheese and salt and all the good stuff in there. So I am someone that does a protein preload when I go out, and I'm going to share what that is with you. But let me continue on why you might be overeating at a restaurant. So we talked about, food has more salt, more fat, it's more tasty. You tend to overeat it. We talked about being more inclined to order apps and entrees and all the things. The third thing is if you're drinking, you will likely overeat as well, right? You heard me talk about in the previous episode that alcohol makes you more snacky. And when you're drinking alcohol, your hunger and your cravings increase. The fourth reason you might be inclined to overeat when you're at a restaurant is that it's designed to make you want to eat more. Okay, so the environment you're in, if there's loud music or if it's dark, all of those things will have an impact on your hunger and on your cravings. Okay. So a protein preload is having some sort of protein forward food before you go out. You can do a protein shake, you can do a couple hard-boiled eggs, you can do a chicken breast. If you're someone that is actively trying to maintain your weight, or you're trying to make better choices when you're eating out, or you're trying to reduce cravings, or you're trying to lose weight, protein preload is going to be a great, simple strategy, a simple tool for you to do. What I like about protein preload is that you legit feel full before you even go out. Now, I know what you might be thinking, like, well, I kind of want to eat when I go out, right? Yes, of course. I totally get it. However, if you're going out consistently throughout the week, right, and you're overeating at all these meals, that's going to be a lot of added calories. You also may not be feeling your greatest because of all the added salt and sugar and fat. So if you're going out once per week, you don't necessarily have to do this, right? Unless you maybe are in a fat loss phase and you don't want to overeat. Okay, you want to be a little bit more aware. You want to eat a little bit more slowly because you already have something in your stomach. So I like just doing protein shakes. They're easy to make and do unless you have some hard-boiled eggs in the fridge, or you have, some grilled chicken in the fridge already, or you have a yogurt cup or something you want to eat. All of those can qualify as a protein preload. So this was a super quick and easy CRAVELESS 2-minute tip that I'm throwing your way. Let me know if you struggle with overeating when you're out, and if you need any other strategy, I would love to chat with you. Go ahead and send me a message on Instagram, and I will talk to you soon.